Welcome back, family. It's Rhonda Townsend. Welcome back to my channel. I think I need to turn this just a smidgen. I am using my tripod. Welcome to February of 2022. Welcome to Black History Month, because they celebrate that every February. But I have been blessed to be black every day. Like every day I'm black. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I am doing for the month of February. And I love making t-shirts with our ancestors' name on it. So all I needed to do any of these activities, I have an Easy Press 2. I'm still using, I have a CRICUT Explorer 2. I'm still using my Easy Press. I have a cutting board, I have some scissors, I have a hook for the weeding, and I like to use a clear ruler to measure. And I like to go about 3 inches from the collar. And all it has on here is Nah, and it's Rosa Parks from 1955. I preset my Easy Press iron on 350, and I'm gonna go for 30 seconds. Happy Wednesday, you guys, and hopefully everyone has had a fabulous week. We're halfway through, and I live in Texas, and they're saying we're supposed to get some snow. So I really pray that we don't get snow, because we went through that fiasco last year in Texas where it did not only snow one time, but it snowed twice. So I'm really not ready for any of that. But you know, such is life. I know it's February, and I know it's winter. So we might expect a little bit of snow here in Texas. But anyway, I've cut out probably 4 different shirts that I am going to post. Again, I am on Instagram under Help Me Rhonda T-shirts and more. And that's where I'm selling my t-shirts. I am in the process. I have, I'm getting my LLCs, and I am in the process of trademarking my name. However, my name will be changed from Help Me Rhonda T-shirts and more. And I don't want to say what my name is going to be, because I've listened to so many videos and I've seen so many people that they start using their name that they want to trademark, and right out of the blue someone else takes it. So I'm just going to take a chance and just be quiet about the name that I'm going to use until it has actually been put in the database to make sure nobody else is using it to make t-shirts. And so far, no one else is using this name to make t-shirts. So I think it's going to be good. But I just don't want to say the name that I'm going to use. So wish me luck in my endeavor with my trademark and with my LLCs. I contemplated on this back and forth, and I just want to use a name, and I don't want to say that it's t-shirts or it's tanks or it's sweaters or anything, because I enjoy doing a wood project as well. So I kind of want to cover like all areas. I'm going to check to make sure that I am getting this area. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting it. I'm having to use my tripod today. I don't have any help. Usually I have someone that have a little bit enough time in their busy schedule to film me. But today I'm on my own, which is cool. I'm used to working on my own and by myself. But I'm super excited about the trademark. I did never think, because I'm a nurse by trade in education, and I never thought that I would go back to what I used to do, like when I was 17. When I was 17, I was making t-shirts. So I've just kind of went back to what I liked in my passion. And I can tell you how you can find out if it's your passion. If you're willing to do it for free, with no problem, you could be up 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and you're willing to do it for free and give it away for free. That is your passion. So I've always enjoyed being creative, making this or making that. This is really hot. And my apron that I have on is, you guys probably already know because I videotaped a video when I made this apron. And I just like to be creative. I've really enjoyed it. And this is just a basic gray tee with this on here. And it's just white in color for the vinyl. And like I say, the easy press heat is 350 with only 30 seconds. And I think I have put it on here long enough. And then you just peel. And it will let you know if you've left it on there long enough, if you need to go back and reheat. But usually 350 is a really good degrees to use to get the job done. I really like that. And Rosa Parks, 1955, that's one moment in Black history. I'm gonna take this, I should have got some hangers, but I will hang them up in a minute. And I also wanted to do this one on camera. This is a sweater. It's just a pullover sweater. It's not a hoodie or anything. It's just a pullover sweater. But I'm gonna tell you, this is a Hanes Eco Smart sweater. And I weigh a medium, but I always go up in my sweaters. And what I really like to do prior to putting that on, I like to just put a little bit of heat, because everything that I'm doing today is heat transfer, like everything. So you just kind of put a little heat on here, and you're actually really knocking out a little bit of the wrinkles as well. And I'm gonna really like this. This is my first time ever using what they call foil. And again, I use a ruler, and I'll get it about 3 inches from the neck. And I really like to use the ruler that's clear, so I can clearly see the number 3. And that is about where I need to be. Oh, I'm already there. So this is Harriet, Rosa, Maya, and Michelle. And that's Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Maya Angelou, and Michelle Obama. That is another moment in Black history. And I'm just gonna measure out to the sides just to make sure. That's 7, that's a little bit over. So I'm gonna bring it just a smidgen over that way. It's a good 3 inches from the top. And I had to cut the bottom off because I like to do my sweaters in 3 colors. One being the color of the sweater, and then the other, it has to do with the vinyl. So that's about 7, start here, and that's about 7. So I will start right here. And this is something that I've never used, and it is a really, really beautiful bright red, but it's called a foil. So I think I took the name of it out. Maybe I already put it in my storage kit over there, because I will be buying some more foil. It really looks good. I can't tell you how, just give me like 5 minutes and I'm gonna show you how pretty that foil is going to look with this. And again, this is just a black sweater pullover. But the catcher to this is that it's Hanes and it's Eco Smart, ECO, and then smart. And that's because it is really heavy. You put this sweater on and you will not need a jacket. You won't need a coat or anything to go with it, especially in Texas, because this sweater, this brand, is very, very, very heavy, and it keeps you nice and warm. I'm gonna put this over here and put my earpiece over there so it doesn't get lost. And I love, like I said, I love to do 3 colors. And I'll peel this off, and well, I won't quite peel it off. I'm just gonna add the red to the bottom, and you will see how the 3 colors come together very, very, very nicely. Then I'm gonna do just the opposite on another black sweater with red aluminum, Rosa and Maya and all those people, and then put the squad goals in white. It's gonna be just the opposite in reverse. And I so love this. I hadn't really invested into the foil, but when I saw the foil, I thought I'm gonna try that. And I also want to try, it's a puff vinyl when you iron it, and I mean, it puffs all by itself. So I have never tried that. That's my next goal to try, is the puff. So it just you just keep learning in crafting. You never really reach all the way up to the top because it's so much to learn in crafting. This is my 3rd hit with that. And then I'm just gonna add as close as I can. I tried to cut without really cutting any of the words, cutting it all the way down. And then I'll add it right on the bottom. And I can't wait to show you how just changing one set of colors to make it 3 different colors in one sweater, how different it will make it look. So that's how it's looking in the white. I'm gonna take the red and just kind of lap it right here on the bottom. And again, this is a heat press as well. And it's only 30 seconds that I'm gonna go through. And I don't know, all of the heat transfers so far, I have not had to go 400 and 500 degrees. Now I tell you, when I do sublimation, I have to go a little bit higher, and sometimes I have to put my weight into it. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to put my back into this one because it wasn't taking. Now with that, you would also need a little bit, and I hope I stayed on course in line with it, because I just scooted it over not thinking. But you also really, when you're adding something to it and you're not putting the overlay on to protect it, you need to use some heat resistant tape, which I don't have. I've never bought, but I'm beginning to see that as I go and try to cut and add different things, heat resistant tape would not be a bad idea. And I've also purchased the CRICUT coffee mug maker, and I know for that I will need heat resistant tape. But just looking at this, get over here and get this. It's not wanting to come to me. I just really like that, and it's just really a simple t-shirt, and I really like that gray. I really do. I'm real simple, you guys. I'm real simple. It didn't take very much to please me at all. And this here is from Target, and their brand is called A New Day, and it has a great amount of stretch in it. And it's right down here on the bottom. Yeah, it has about 3% stretch. So I think this is like a small t-shirt, but because it has stretch in it, I can get away with wearing a small. So we're almost done. It's about 12 seconds left, and I will be able to show you the black sweater with white vinyl and then the red vinyl, but it's gold. I mean, it's foil. It's foil. and I have never really used foil, but I can tell that I'm already going to like it. So my little spatula thing, I can't find. I've cleaned out all of my cabinets. I've even gone through the boxes, and for some reason, I can't find it, but you just have to be able to improvise and keep it moving. I can't believe we're halfway through the week, and we have already entered the month of February. I'm gonna hit this one more time, and then I will be ready to peel it off. And the reason why I had to do it in 2 pieces, because usually if it's already on CRICUT, it will tell you, okay, this is number 1, you can run your white through, and this is number 2, you can run the red through, but I did this kind of separately, so I had to run it separately to be able to get the 3rd color. So we'll let this cool a little bit, but you can already tell how nice that's going to look once it's done. I'm super excited about it. And these are already sold, but I will make me a copy because I like to make a copy for myself of everything that I have sold. So it's a little bit hot, but this is very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Let me let that cool down a few seconds. And hopefully everybody will have a nice, fresh, prosperous February. I mean, because it seems like we're already trying to pick up. We're already trying to move in time. In January, before February ever hit, they were already putting out Valentine's Day stuff. So they're already trying to push this year right on through. And that has come out picture perfect. I love it. And here's the foil down here for my squad goals. And I'm gonna just tell you guys, I absolutely love that. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So that's number 2. And I will be doing it in reverse. And what makes it in reverse is that I am putting the aluminum part that's in red on first, and I will put the squad on that's in white on second, just reversing everything that I have just done. And once again, I really like to put a little heat over the top. And all it does is really knock out the wrinkles, but it helps hold the vinyl in place when you put it down as well. And it just helps it to stick. And I'm telling you, these from Target, the Hanes brand, the Echo Smart, these are, I think, $14.99 or between $14 and $9.99 for the pullover sweater. And for the quality of the sweater, you cannot go wrong. You just cannot go wrong. I did Christmas in July, and the only thing about it, I sold half of my sweaters in July, but I forgot to reorder sweaters in July. So that was my fault. I just didn't reorder sweaters in July. So I just got my sweaters in not too long ago, and fortunately, this is upside down. Fortunately, they're saying, you know, it's still gonna be cold in Texas, so I'm looking forward to it. So that's about 3 inches from the top. To me, that's a little bit low. I'm gonna go up a little bit higher, going against my own grain. And just trying to make sure that it's straight. And this should be right at 7. It seems like that needs to come over. Even though it looks straight, to me it does. I'm gonna start with them, yeah, that's at about a 6. No, I guess it needs to come over just a little bit more. But I do not want it to be at 4, so it's perfect for the top. And then you start over again. I like it, like it, like it. I like it, like it. I'm gonna make me one as soon as I get finished because I sell these to customers, but like I say, I like to keep me one as well, and that is so nice. I mean, so nice. But it's already sold, so I will have to make me one, and I'm gonna make me one today because it's already cold outside. And when I took lunch, I did have to put a jacket on because I kept on everything that I have on now, plus my apron, and just put like a little warm jacket on top because it's probably already in the 40s here in Texas. So, I don't know. I just hope we don't get snow. I really do. I hope we don't get snow. And I'm sorry for the different states that are getting snow, but you know, a lot of places like Chicago, Colorado, Louisville, you know, all of those places, I guess further up north that way, snow is just what they do in the wintertime. And let me just show you this, where the squad goes is in white. I don't remember showing you that. But the foil, I'm just gonna have to say, I'm liking this foil. I'm really, really liking the foil. My first time really using foil, and it sticks out really good. It heat transfers really fast. So I really don't have any complaints. And this is the foil in red. It's by CRICUT. And I want to say the white vinyl, and this is by Cesar. So, and it was the stretch kind, and it cuts really good as well. And they all mix and match. You don't have to really stick with one brand. You can kind of, you know, see what works for you. I'm just going to leave it at that. And then on my boards that go into the CRICUT, if you'll see little pieces of tape right here, is only because I'm too lazy to either wash the boards, or I'm too lazy to go and buy some more boards. I use everything that I use until I can't use it anymore, because that's just who I am. And I am very budget oriented. So if it's not in my budget to go buy new boards for this month, I don't. You always have to kind of add up your shirt, your shipping and handling, your material that it took you to make the shirt, and then what did I say? Your shirt, your shipping and handling, and the material that it takes to make the shirt, and then you want to base your price on that. And this foil was a little bit more expensive than your regular vinyl. It just was. It's not my price, it was CRICUT's price. So I just had to go with it. But I wanted it, so when you want it, you just have to pay for it. And when I go over this one more time, and I really could have cut this much of it off, because this is just extra plastic that's kind of in the way that I'm using, or that I have used. But I'm going to put it up just a little bit higher, and I might just cut the little part off of this so we can iron just only the parts that we need. You guys, I love crafting. You just don't understand. I love crafting. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And all I'm going to do, put this back in the holder and add this to the very bottom. And I tried to get it as close as I could. And we will do the last part, and then we will see the final result And I had one more that's from Rosa Parks that I wanted to put on a sweater as well as put on that shirt. Every day in February, any and everything that I made for the month of February will be for Black History Month. I'm not making anything else. I've already made my my Valentine's Day shirts, but they've already been sold, most of them, so they're already on the plastic containers, envelopes that are ready to go to the post office. So sorry, I forgot to show you guys those, but they're already sold and they're already labeled and ready to go. And I only go to the post office once a week, and I call it Mailbox Monday. So this Monday, I will be mailing off all of my Valentine's shirts. And people, they have until February the 7th to order a Valentine's shirt from me, because you know I want to enjoy Valentine's Day as well. So I cut it off, because if you order on the 7th, then I need to be able to make sure I have the material. I have everything that I need to make the shirt, get it to the post office, and get it to you in time, because nobody wants a Valentine's Day shirt after Valentine's Day. That's just crazy. So I had to put on my website, and again, I'm on Instagram under Help Me Rhonda T-shirts and more. But as soon as I get trademarked, I will, in my future videos, tell you my new name. And I hope to be able to service you one day, because I'm going. We going places in 22, because I'm about to start doing screen printing. I'm practicing with that with the T-shirts, and I am also practicing wood with the sanding down, with the staining, with the painting. I am doing cutting boards. I'm doing serving trays. I'm just doing a whole bunch with wood. So this is like a whole craft situation here. And I just love crafts. I've always loved it, but you know, when you are growing up, you know, you want to go or that your parents force you to go to college to do something. So I just chose nursing, and I still do nurse. I enjoy nursing, but this is my passion, and I always knew it was my passion, but now I'm just back to it with more time. So I'm at home a little bit more here lately, because I had surgery on my foot this year back in July. Still trying to recuperate from that. And I'm just going to hit this for my last 30 seconds, so I won't hold you guys too long. And I want to show you this, because this foil in red, if you haven't tried foil in red by CRICUT, it's amazing. I think all the foil is amazing, but I really love the red. So hopefully this here will be just cooling down. And again, this is Hanes Echo Smart, and I get it from Target. I'll order it. All of my supplies, it's probably with an exception of the T-shirts that I get that are Gildan brand. All of that comes from Michael's. But that gray shirt right there, A New Day, that is a Target brand. These sweaters, they are a Target brand. I see like a little mark on this, and I can still feel a little bit heat, so we just gonna give it a few seconds. But I actually think I can start lifting it up. Oh, my bad. I already see where I'm lifting it up too quick. Oh my God. So this one here will be mine now. I can't sell this one. This one will be mine. If I can't get this out right here, and I don't like to have anything that's not perfect that goes out in my name. So you have to let it cool. That is what I just learned. It has to be cool. It's a heat transfer, but it needs to cool. So I am going to give it a good 30 seconds for it to just cool because I kind of messed up the E. Oh. But anyway, as you can see, you can still make mistakes. And I've been making t-shirts now for over a year. And you have to follow the instructions. If you need to let it cool down, please let it cool. Ah. That white is perfect. That is picture perfect. And I could have done the squats all in white. Just all in white. But I like a 3-color situation. And that is so perfect right there. And this foil is really holding the heat. It's really holding the heat. So we'll just give it a moment. I wish I was a little bit patient. I can see my mistake right here on the E. You can barely see it, but I know that it's there, so I'll keep this one for me. I'll just put it over here and keep this one for me. And the last one that I want to show you on camera is just a big, same sweater. And what I like to do is put a little heat on it at first. And it takes out the wrinkles as well as the heat is ready to receive your product. And again, it's 3 inches from the top. And that's about there. Try to measure from each side. That's a 5. And that's a little bit more, so we're going to scoot it over a little bit more. And then we're going to go ahead and start ironing. I really appreciate you guys taking, I think, probably this whole video may be about 20 minutes. I really hate that I was not a little bit more patient with that one. But as you can see, you know, it's a heat transfer, but you have to be patient with the whole process. You just have to be. Because that was a perfectly good sweater that I did not take my time with. But anyway, we don't cry over spilled milk. We just keep it moving. Because I have another sweater in there. I have more of this already ran. I just have to come back and do the whole thing over. But that will be mine. I will wear that one. And I have so many more people to talk about. Harriet, Rosa, Maya, Michelle. Everybody is familiar with them. But when you dig further back, into your ancestry roots, maybe or maybe not, people won't be familiar with it, but the more you know your roots, the more liberated you will be, because we as a people have done some fantastic things. We just have. So I am very thankful for the month of February, and the whole month will be nothing but Black History memorabilia that I will be putting out. One more 30 seconds and I am done. And I will take this ruler and start going over it. And you can kind of tell when this ruler kind of squeaky, 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 it's still too hot. And then as you keep going through it, it will just go through it really easy. Two more days, you guys, and that will be it. That'll be a wrap for your first week in November. You hear how squeaky that is? That's just telling me that it's hot, but I want it to be hot because this is a heat transfer. And everybody, if you don't know the Rosa Parks situation, I'm not gonna stand here and tell you about Rosa Parks. I would like for you to Google it and just Google her whole story. She has a whole story why we are taking a moment in Black history to honor her. Harriet Tubman, read her whole story. Maya Angelou, read her whole story. Michelle Obama, she's the youngest in the whole group, but read her whole story. They all have a story, and you have a story. I have a story. So, anyway, it's time to reveal this, and I just love it. I love it when it comes out perfect. Timing is everything. That looks very good on the black, and this is already sold. Everything I was doing was already sold. Now I have to go back and redo that one. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I will be doing something new every day in the year of 2022. Talk to you later. Bye.